What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ronald Williams back from the Outlet Podcast. The greatest and the latest, the boldest and the coldest, aka Plat with no features, aka like, share, and subscribe to us live. So, I'm 30 years old, right? Been everything from 1 to 29. And let me tell you something about being 30. Or the 30s I am getting the gist of as of to this point. Things in your 30s are permanent. What I mean is, the trauma, when you meet a woman in her 30s and she done been through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Them been drugged through relationship to relationship, you know what I'm saying? Marriage to marriage and all this crazy ass shit. When you meet a girl like that, it's kind of like you can't do nothing with it because the scars and the things she's been dealing with in her life are pretty much permanent. Who she is at 30 is who she gonna be for the rest of her life. Things might change here and there, and you might have a little bit of alternation between who she is as a person. But basically what I'm getting at in the gist is like once you reach 30, you pretty much find out who you are. And the things you have been through in that part of your life are pretty much permanent. Is that to say it's gonna be horrible? No, but you learn to live with it. Like I have a broken arm. And about, I'd say 3 weeks ago, I talked to the doctor. He said, you'll never get full use of this arm again. That shit sent me completely over the edge, to be real with you. It sent me completely over the edge. I was livid. I wanted to go kill somebody right after that. But I said, nah, I don't work too hard. I've done too good with my life. I'm all right. It ain't gonna be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Some things you go through in life, you never heal from. You just learn to live with it, you know? You can come back from jail. You can come back from fucking up your credit. Broken bones, fucked up psyche, emotional trauma. If it's there, it's just there. And you learn to live with it and you learn to manage it. But it's gonna always kind of be there in a sense. Like I feel like people and this is just a theory of mine, but I feel like people in their 30s are who they are permanently as a person. You know what I'm saying? You have things that when you're young, things influence you and sway you here and there. Like that's when I meet a young girl, I can kind of influence her to do certain shit. When I meet a chick that's like in her 30s, that bitch stuck in her fucking ways and ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? But that shit come from experiencing fuck shit in your 20s. Like everybody goes through crazy shit. Everybody goes through lives and, not lives, but crazy things in their lives and things destroy them and take them off track, have an impact on your psyche, who you are as a person and who how you decide to live and things of that nature. But it's kind of like some things you never come back from. Some things are permanent. My arm injury is permanent. I will never get full use of this arm again. And as much as I want to go shoot the motherfucker that did it, I can't do that either. Imagine like losing a part of your limb because somebody else is on bullshit. And it's kind of got me wanting to go to jail. But on the other token, I live a damn good life with damn good women in it, fine ass females in it. I live a really, really good life, man. Like the things that I'm encountering and coming across and living and experiencing and going through and existing, it's kind of like, damn, I never thought my life would be like this. I don't even talk to girls from this state. That's how crazy this shit is. Like, I don't even talk to girls from this state. It's a trip. Like, I never thought I'd be driving to New York. I gotta go to Michigan fucking Saturday. Like, I never thought that my life would be that life to an extent to where it's like, all right, well, I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna meet some new girls. I didn't think I'd ever care, and just, I don't know. I didn't think I'd be here. I always had a vision for how my life would turn out, but I didn't think I'd be here. But basically what I'm saying is, the things you go through on the way to that point are sometimes things you can't ever heal from. Things you never come back from. I will never get full use of this arm again. I have to live with this injury for the rest of my life because a nigga decided to steal on me. And you know what? I'm gonna forever have an issue with that person. And I'm one of them niggas, like, I don't like to let things affect my psyche and how I see the world and how I deal with shit. Once something attacks this, you know what's crazy? Certain things you go through really, really, really change you as a person. Divorce changed me as a person. Getting cheated on changed me as a person. Trying to be there for somebody and they didn't really give a fuck about what I was doing to help them changed me as a person. Going through being in the Navy changed me as a person. Working at the prison system changed me as a person. And I have scars from each one of those situations that made me the man I am today, and how I look at life and how I differ and how I handle things and how I go about surviving in this world of mine, you know? And sometimes you can get past some of that shit, but some of that shit is like, bro, you'll never repair it. You'll never look at life. You'll never look at people different. Even the new information I've acquired as of recently, I'll never look at people the same again. Now, with these information, all these situations and things I've been through, do I lash out in anger? Do I destroy property? Do I go to jail? Do I kill someone? No. But does the thought roll around in my head every single day? And that's another thing. I've been plotting revenge for almost 6-7 months now. Excuse me. And still to this day, I feel like taking somebody up on that. But do you act on all these things? The things that people have done to you, do you take revenge? Do you live life different, or do you try to live your life the best that you can? My mama always said to me, and she's been saying this as of recently, she's like, the things you're gonna go through in your 30s are gonna really stick with you. Like, you don't know pain yet. I used to be like, Mom, I don't, you know, whatever. Sula, you just talking outside of your neck. Man, look, my mama hasn't been wrong a day in her life. Well, she's been wrong, but you get what I'm saying. Like, the things she's experienced, like she's going through. She's 50 something years old, 51 if I guess, trying to repair her life after a 30-year marriage because someone else doesn't want to do it. Now, I can feel some type of way about the things I feel some type of way about. Or I can look at that situation and be like, you know what? I still have time left. I can change my life. I can still make some of myself. I'm not saying my mom's doing bad, but what I'm saying is this. Some things you lose, you don't get back. Time is something you don't get back. So I could either be angry about the things that have happened to me, be depressed about the things that have happened to me, or I can make a decision to take what I've learned and known and the things that have happened to me, even as of recently, and just move forward. The best thing you can do in life is move forward. Like, I remember when I was a kid, and I might have been 12 or something. I used to go to my grandma's house and watch wrestling all the time. And I'll never forget this shit. My uncle and my grandma's boyfriend got into it. He got to fight, and then he jumped on the bed, punched the nigga, he hit the nigga about 12 times in this shit and fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? And now, let's see, I'm 30 something. I might have been, no, I don't think I was 11. I don't think I was that young. I might have been 15. 10, 15 years later, that man is dead. I can't remember how he died, but I mean, I knew the guy very well, but you know, some things are permanent. Like, man, I lost my grandma this year. I lost my great grandma this year. I've lost movement of my arm this year. I've lost my baby mama cousin died this year. She was 20 years old from, I'm guessing, lupus. And I'm not one to put it, I'm not trying to like put it out there like that. But what I am saying is this: some things you can live with and some things you don't come back from. What I'm saying is this: if you are still on God's green earth, no matter what has happened to you, Learn to live with your scars and learn to move forward. Is what I'm basically getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's kind of weird the way I put it, but it's like, mentally, I'm on the edge of doing some other shit sometimes. And then there's other times I'm thankful because I'm still here to tell the story. I never thought my life would be like this, man, but filled with revenge, looking at people funny and shit, knowing that, you know, they're walking around with this shit and they don't even know it. Everybody's like, sometimes it's like ignorance is bliss, and I'd rather not know what I know. But now that I know, I can do nothing but take that information and live with it. And try not to get hurt by nobody who may not know what I know. Like, it's crazy how many people walk around in bliss, but sometimes the blissful ignorance is better than knowing what you don't want to know. You know, some things are permanent. Some things you never come back from. Some things change you as a person. But what I'm saying is this: you're still here to change things in your life and make a difference in who you are as a person. The scars of the day will be memories of tomorrow. Like, I remember things I went through when I was 21, and at the time, I remember when I got cheated on for the first time, and I always use that as a reference because it's one of my favorite points to use. I remember when I got my heart broken for the first time. It felt like the most devastating shit ever, and I would never recover. Now, here's the thing. That was when I was 21. Today, I'm 30. I still feel a way toward it a little bit, but it's not like I'm walking around just depressed and my mental psyche is fucked up from it, and I'm not capable of being in society or anything like that. But it did make me look at women a little bit different. It makes me look at people a little bit different. All the things I've been through make me look at people different, look at life different. My outlook on life gets changed every single day. And the things I know now, I have to live with. But this has been Ronell Williams from the Outlet Podcast, man. I guess I'm going to go back home and get another plate. I'm trying to have a blessed day, you know. That's all you can do. Like, you're above ground, you're breathing, you're not dying, you know. You don't have a... You're not dying, man. You're not dying. You're alive. So, I mean, tomorrow's a brighter day. It's another day, man. But, yeah, I'm finna go home and get something to eat. And I'm gonna enjoy my motherfucking Friday, man. Because I'm in good spirits. And I'm gonna live life to the fullest. Because you only get one chance, man. Y'all have a nice day.